Silence. Silence to me is one of those things that could drive a man insane. I could not imagine spending my life in silence every day, quiet, still, calm. I feel like the time would just drag on, carry on forever. I've always wanted and I've always dreamed of having a large family, crowded with noise, cluster, chaos. Something to drive me forward, something to motivate me, something to keep me going. With a firm understanding of what we're going to be talking about today, I'd like to begin by telling you about how I first met my wife. It was July 4th, 2008, on a station at F.E. Warren, Wyoming. I met my wife through a friend of a friend. I worked with my one friend and he was dating, was his girlfriend at the time, and my wife, or my soon-to-be wife, was friends with her. 4th of July, she came over for a party. I remember the first time seeing her. Me and my buddies all called her Hottie with the pink hair. She had pink streaks inside her black hair. It's probably one of the best moments of my life. First, being able to lay eyes on her, being able to talk to her, being able to speak to her, everything was great. Everything was moving so fast. We started dating. We only dated for a short couple of weeks until we decided to move in together. We only lived together for a couple of months before we decided to get married. It was great. I loved my life. I loved everything that was going on. My life was on track with the plan that I had always imagined. And like they say, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a baby in the baby carriage. It didn't take long for me and my wife to get pregnant. Getting pregnant was one of the easiest decisions my wife and I have ever made. I had always wanted a large family, something I always grew up wanting. It was September 18th, my first daughter was born. One of the happiest moments of my life. Got to lay eyes on her, got to hold her, everything was wonderful. I absolutely loved it. About a year and a half later, on December 11th, my second daughter was born. And again, one of the happiest moments of my life. I was thrilled. 2 beautiful little girls. And about a year later, on August 29th, my third daughter was born. And at this point, I was wondering what was going on because all that was happening was girls. I was thrilled. I loved it, and I could not imagine having anything but these 3 beautiful girls. Unfortunately, the doctor came in and told my wife and I that I would probably be the last child that we'd be able to have. That due to medical complications, we would not be able to have any more children. It was heartbreaking. It was devastating. Ever since I was younger, I've always wanted to have a large family. I grew up around my grandparents. My grandparents had 9 children and 29 grandchildren. It was one of the best things he ever said. And I remember it to this day. He said that he could not imagine living life with 2 kids and maybe 2 or 4 grandkids. He could not imagine how quiet life would be, how lonely he would be. Every day he had somebody come and visit him. And he was so happy. And I remember sitting there thinking that that's exactly how I wanted my life to be. Surrounded by family. I wanted that so bad. Fortunately, some time had passed. We realized we wouldn't be able to have a kid. My wife and I decided that maybe adoption was the way we should go. And so we've been recently looking into that. We've been recently looking into adopting another child. Although there are no more babies in baby carriages, like I said, we are still looking to expand our family. Just another chapter in our life that is closed. So like I said, just to recap what I've been telling you about myself. Always wanted to be a family man. I'm finally a family man. It's not the family that I've always wanted. I told my wife when we first met I wanted a family of 9 to 12 kids. I'm at 3 and I'm happy. I couldn't imagine anything other than having these 3 beautiful girls. I can't wait to expand our family with adoption. It's going to be amazing. Very rarely do people take true regard for what's sitting right in front of their feet. Most of the time, people are looking up at the stars. If we all just stepped back and looked at what was right in front of us, we may come to understand that it's exactly what we were looking for. And these 3 beautiful girls in front of me are exactly what I want. I am truly happy. I hope you understand a little bit more about me, and I look forward to learning more about you. Thank you.